Hey everyone, Winslow here. Just a short video today, moving day, and I've been doing a lot of farming this weekend and building. I had already had my miner ship and my carrier ship built in the factory, ready to drop out into the world. And I have finished a lot more. So we're going to move to our new spot. And you get to see my new station that I whipped up. It's just a small little thing, just a small little simple structure. We're going to get into position here. Now this is a relatively safe section of space. I want to make sure that I'm facing the sun. Now there are some ships here that I will eventually have to deal with. We're going to get to that here pretty quick. So I don't necessarily want to be right close to some of the warp endpoints. I am going to, let's fly over here. I am going to be closer to the moon, the nascent moon, because that's where my pentaxid miners are. So I will catch up with you once we're there. All right, I've got it placed. Let's park. Just a small little station here. I did model it primarily off of the Helios 2, the new one that jrandall had just dropped on the workshop. Let me get this powered up and turned on. I'm going to turn on power. It's actually not going to require any fuel ever. Do I have any oxygen? Gonna need more. Acid to start. We'll start fueling all of that up. I am gonna put just a starter. Okay, I ran a POI too. You might see some stuff in my inventory, but okay. So we're gonna do a little tour here. Placed it mostly facing the sun. Because all of the advanced solars are on the front. Actually start flying and parking some ships in here. I modeled it after the Helios station because I like Helios modules. I like modules. They, I think, are cool. It helps spread out production with ships and stations and stuff. We're gonna put you here, ready to deploy as like an interceptor. So yes, I made a furnace station, and I wanted to park Helios modules in it. So a lot of this is the blocks are copied from the work that jrandall has done. So this is fully compatible with the Helios modules. And with this, there's 4 bays, 4 standard size Helios module bays. I have a furnace and production bay, which I could improve upon. I could make larger. I made a little crane arm. It's got furnace, it's got recycling and a deconstructor. It's got an advanced constructor and 2 small constructors, which will be useful for making pentaxid. It's got your repair bay and your armor lockers. Got some soldiers here ready to deploy. A small medical bay for anyone passing through that is wounded. I have a teleporter in my shield. Which is the shield even on? No. Turn you on. Let's turn on the air. Ooh, I need to fill that. And then I've got my control room, which has everything here. There's stuff buried in the wall, and I've got 2 generators in the side. So this is it. It's pretty big. I built a lot. I farmed a lot. I traveled a lot. So if I can have here. Oh, also I had built, and then I finally spawned in the Europa MK II, my carrier, that I made. And my prospector, which again is, I did a retrofit of jrandall's Scar Miner 49er. I put in some sentry guns on the side. For defense, I took off the turrets and gave it sentry guns on both sides. And the lasers are the same, the warp and everything is the same. But inside, I took out a number of the constructors. I left 2, but I ripped out some of the interior components and most of the passenger seats and put in medical components. So when I'm out and about, if I need it, I can jump in and heal. And I usually use that for like a POI buster after I've taken down the guns. And let's see, did I build anything else? I don't think I did. I got my utility vehicles and such parked in here. I went and picked up the Explorer. That was the first craft that I made on the Dread planet. Or that I repaired. So he's still with us. Warp Tube's still with us. And then now... sorry. I came in here originally for a reason. I want to make sure that I am crafting fuel. We need fuel. Put that to that cargo. I've got a lot of ships I gotta drop in, and they're all gonna need gas. So if you allow me a moment here, we will reconnect. I can actually sleep. Can I sleep? Yes. Sleeping is a way to bypass production times in single player. You cannot do that in multiplayer. Oh look, it's done. Well, I got 800. So I have more fuel than that. More promethium than that. How's that? but also 800 fuel is a good start. So we are going to do you and that. And I don't think I have any water up here. I have 3 jugs of water, which is not enough for any substantial amount of oxygen. I'll have to go get ice or water from the surface. But the whole purpose of this is so that I can, we're going to spawn in garden. And this is a retrofitted garden pod. I'm going to fill you. I like this garden creation because it runs with all lights on at negative power output. So it'll never run out of power. So when parking, because these won't dock, they won't actually latch on and dock, I copied the LCDs for parking best as I could. Should get me to be close enough. The bullseye does not match perfect because it's in 0.25 increments, but you really want to get to the center of that block there. Okay. And then we're going to off the thrusters. Our feet should engage. Come on. Start. It has no gravity generator in this, which I could add. So that is a, as far as I'm concerned, that is a flat seal on that dock. That is going to be my garden where all my delicious food is going to grow. Across from you, we're going to put in the production pod. As soon as I got the prospector, my farming woes were done because I had more than enough fuel, or had more than enough. What am I trying to say? I had the ability to get more than enough ore so that I could pop out some ships. We're gonna go fuel, some gas in. Now this, with the constructors off, idles at 0.8. Maybe the constructors are on or off. I'm not sure. But this will last all the constructors are on. So if I can go turn them off. Thought that there was a signal for that. There's not. I can make one. But let's turn all the constructors off. I'll show you what its idle is going to be. .7. Really? 31 hours, though, is pretty good. And we're going to pilot you into place. You have no defenses. You're going to go across. Now you want to make sure if you're doing this as a station, because the ships don't directly dock to it, you want to either set up something to be a defense tower, or in an area that you are confident there will not be attacks. Because these ships, since they are not going to be docking, do not have invulnerability to damage, like docked vessels. .6. Okay, let's get in there and check our placement. That's about as good as that one can get. Okay, so that's as far as I have for the production modules. And let me get some more goose. And honestly, with the production ship, because it's not sitting at, because it's not idling at 0, I can just turn it off to save power. Flat out turn off the ship and turn it on when you need to produce them. So this is where all of my goods are going to be made and stored. That's going to be my storage, etc. And then let's go back up here and go to bed. All those produce. Then I'm gonna go I'll get water and ice so I can make oxygen for everything. Now, battleship. I just finished building. Manta. This is a combat Core 9 ship that I had crafted and used through an entire season of multiplayer. We are going to go to Europa. Fuel. I'm gonna get air. I'm gonna get half my pentaxid. And then we're gonna fill. We're gonna fill. And then what I've got to do for this is put intercontroller exit, because this is the almost same interior design as the Europa, except I've got a combat bridge up here. I've got the forward bridge, and I've got a bridge up here, and some constructors on the side. I like to use small constructors specifically for pentaxid. That's going to go in the pentaxid. Turn you on. Power's on. Shield's going to come online. Oxygen's online. This thing has 28,000 shields with pretty good recharge. It has a nice complement of well-rounded weapons. It has sentry guns. It has standard minigun turrets. I have also put in laser turrets and positron turrets, and then it's got artillery cannons in the front. I have my forward combat bridge for when I need to aim my guns. It's easier to do this through my large viewport in the front. And it's small-ish. We need to on thrusters. Flies like a dream. Want to do too much right now because I have no ammo in it. But it has spot on back for a mining ship, the little landing pad. I could put the prospector on there, or the small vessel, the little astral cube, put down there. For when I'm going to do mining runs without needing to take the whole ship. Can park like so. And so I officially have a fleet now of ships that I can now take the war to the Xerax and to the pirates. I spent basically the entire weekend. The entire weekend farming and building. That's good. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all this real quick and see what I've been doing. And I'm gonna make some bullets and some missiles, and we're gonna go out and we're gonna bully the Xerax and the pirates out of the system. They're gonna be done. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.